today?
Well, today I am running around finding all the 1x scrap I can find and siding
And
this.
siding this.
I think it looks good. I don't really care what you fuckers think.
I think it looks amazing.
That's what I have to work with right now. I have pallet boards and everything
Cedar
else,
scrap
so,
and...
yeah. So I'm using up 4 billion tons of scrap lumber. Now, I would prefer to run the boards up and down.
Yes.
Up and down sheds the water better.
Right.
It looks better, blah-de, blah-de, blah, yak, yak, yak. But when you're trying to use up pieces of board, going it this way works.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why I put so much overhang.
Yep. And she's sided up here. This is amazing. It is 49 degrees out here today after being 80 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
And it is actually bearable in the cabin right now, even though it is not yet completely sealed. I mean, it's dried in, but there are places where the air escapes and the warm air gets out, etc. So I think I think this passive solar thing is going to work beautifully, actually.
Well, I think when it's insulated.
Yeah.
What I'm guessing, okay, are you going to be warm and toasty without heat on a cold day? No. But anytime the sun's out, if it doesn't drop below 40 at night, perfectly comfortable.
Yep, sounds good to me. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to go get our lunch ready. Nope. This is the first time I'm seeing it completely sided.
Ta-da!
No kidding.
The outside siding is all on, except for some tweaking, which I know I will do with trim and this and that is done. I put all this trim board, I cut this trim board and put it up around the windows and did all the siding and cut all the trim around the windows. Put in you saw my beaver trophy.
Yes, we saw that yesterday. Yeah. That is so cool.
At the front end, I wanted to show them this corner, how I did this corner.
Okay, I'm coming.
Because
I love around the windows.
It's crap. But
coming.
Okay. See that?
Oh!
Tin on the back side.
Right.
And then I had this crack and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? And I'll show you what that is. So I covered it all up with that. Let me show you what that is. I have a whole stack of it.
I am on the way.
I brought it over here to use as insulation. You can see the end of that.
Yep.
You can see that what it is it's corrugated plastic.
Oh.
It's used for the corners of crates when they crate produce and stuff, and heavy. You can see where the banding made a mark in it. But it's super strong, and they just throw it away. That's one of the reasons they do it, because it's cheap to make, and they just toss it. And so the crate will literally just be on these 4 things on the corners, just banded together around the bunches of...
so no fasteners of any kind, just banded together.
Just banded together.
Wow.
But at any rate, so they were throwing it away, so I got a whole bunch of it.
Yes.
And I've used it for drip edging on tin roofs, and I've used it for what I did out there, and I'm getting ready to use it on the inside against this vinyl siding in the corners.
Oh, that makes
just
sense.
To block that much more air.
To block that much more air.
And to be that much more insulation, because again, it's
corrugated.
So, anyway, and then I thought, oh, I got that. This, my son, the genius, made me this light. See what that is that holds it up?
Yeah.
It's a clamp. It's a welding clamp.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And that is LED. It's a huge bank of LED
lights.
Yeah,
it'll blind you out of here.
Yeah, it lights this entire structure.
Right now, without there being any insulation in these walls and no interior walls, when I had it lit the other night, it was shining through the walls.
Yes, it was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous.
So there's that. And we're all, basically we've got as I fill in all the other things that have to be filled in, everything I do from this point in here is going to make it that much warmer. But it is obvious that this is going to be passive
Yes,
solar.
obvious, because it is
Obvious,
cold
because
outside.
It's cold outside, and it's, for me, because I've been working outside, it's too hot in here right now.
Yep.
But,
My head's wet and I'm not cold.
but I still have some mega spaces to fill, but they had to be filled, everything that had to be filled on the outside's done.
That is amazing. Ta-da! This is wonderful. Well, we'll come back when we're doing inside stuff, right? Because
While I'm outside doing the deck,
you're going to be doing the deck.
A little bit about the deck. So what I have to do now that I'm trying to get done, once again in this window of almost pleasant weather, is I'm trying to get this deck covered because this deck is gone.
Yeah.
I've been working on it for months. It's gotten progressively weaker in spots as we go because of the damage from the storm and because of where it pooled up and made wet. Over there's a couple of places that are super
I know,
weak.
they're really bad, creaky.
But I've got to get it covered. It's going to be a pain in the ass because the son of a bitch is not, it's like this.
Yes.
It's just like I had to do over there. As you can see, if you look here, you can see, come over here. Okay. You can see where I had to cut that to try to level that out.
Right, right.
But you can see, looking at the bottom of the door, that it's still
not
nowhere near level.
Yeah.
But in order to make it meet that way,
Over there, yeah.
and this way, it couldn't be level. So I'm going to have to put a big dust thing under the door to keep to keep it going. But yeah, so I got this all sided and I'm really excited about it. And you can see it's like, is it perfect? No. But you know what? It's a tree house.
It's a tree
And
house.
it looks like a tree house.
It's beautiful is what it is.
I kind of like that, you know, because what would kids normally build a treehouse out of? The shit that people throw away. Well, guess what? That's what my treehouse is made out of.
The shit that people
Hey,
throw
Pete, the treehouse guy, I appreciate you a lot. But when you say things like, I have $100,000 to build a treehouse, I am not fucking impressed. Go and build it out of spit and bubble gum and pieces of crap that people threw away.
There you go. There you go. Say goodbye.
Bye.